reduce according to RHS. In RHS we have x minus y. In order to use the properties, first we have to depend on RHS. So first column all the elements are 0 except last element. If elements below the diagonal all are zeros, then the value of determinant is product of the diagonal. So first problem column transformation, second row transformation, third column transformation, only one element will be left out, expand it, you will get the answer faster and better. Process depends on RHS. In RHS you have 1 plus a plus b plus. Observation skills are good, you can do these problems easily. Welcome to the session, dear students. In today's class, we will discuss problems based on properties of determinants. In last class, I taught you properties of determinants. We will use the properties of determinants and we will prove whatever they have given. So, I hope all of you remember the properties. So, all the 6 properties you should be thorough so that we can solve the problems. Now, the first problem, when you observe, they told first row 1 1 1, second row x y z, third row x square y square z square. They want you to prove x minus y, y minus z, z minus x. How to prove this? In order to prove this, we have to first reduce according to RHS. In RHS, we have x minus y, y minus z, z minus x. You can see x and y are present in first column and second column. X is in x first column, y is in second column. ನೋಡಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸುಲಭ, ಬಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಸಿ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಸೇಸ್ ದಟ್ RHS they want x minus y, they want y minus z, they want z minus x. So we will do column transformation. So I will take LHS. In LHS means this, I will perform C1 dash is equal to C1 minus C2. First column value is first column minus second column. Similarly, C2 dash implies C2 minus C3. Please understand, at a time you can do 2 transformations. ಎರಡು ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, not more than that. So I have done C1 dash is C1 minus C2 and C2 dash is C2 minus C3. If I do that, first column becomes this minus this. If you subtract 1 minus 1, x minus 1 minus 1 0, x minus y, and then x square minus y square. I hope all of you understood. So I am writing first column as first column minus second column. Then similarly, second column minus third column. 1 minus 1 is 0, y minus z is y minus z, then y square minus z square, and third column will retain as it is. What is the third column? 1 z z square. Now carefully, if you observe, here I have x minus y. This I can write it as x minus y. All of you know a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b. So now first row 0 0 1, second row x minus y, y minus z, z will not disturb, and third row can I write it as x minus y into x plus y. Similarly, this can be written as y minus z into y plus z, and the last element z square. Now if you observe, in the first column we have x minus y common. If any element is common, you can take it out. So now we will taking x minus y common from first column. X minus y will take common from which column? Column 1. Similarly, we can take y minus z common from second column. So from the first column I will take x minus y out. So if I take x minus y out, so I will be having first column as this 0. From 0 anything you can take common, and x minus y, if you take it out, it will become 1, and here x minus y, if you take it out, what is left out? X plus y. Then we are taking y minus z also common. I am taking y minus z common from this. If I take y minus z, this will be 0 and this will be 1, and y minus z is out, so it will become y plus z, and the last column will be as it is. What is the last column? 1 z z square. Now expand this, that is x minus y into y minus z into, so 0 into anything is 0. All of you know how to expand 3 cross 3 determinant. First plus minus plus, but 0 into anything is 0, leave it. 0 into anything is 0, leave it. Take last one, that is 1 into, delete the column where 1 is, delete the row where 1 is. If I close these two, I have 1 1. So if I multiply 1 into y plus z is y plus z, minus 1 into x plus y is x plus y. Now simplify this further, you will have x minus y into y minus z into, so if you expand y plus z minus x, z minus y, plus into minus is minus, so minus y plus y cancels, you are left out with x minus y into y minus z into z minus x. This is RHS. I hope all of you understood this. Very interesting. So, properties of determinants you should use. Normal usual expansion means anybody can expand, but here in order to use the properties, first we have to depend on RHS. When you observe RHS, in RHS they want x minus y, y minus z, z minus x. If you want x minus y, y minus z, z minus x, so I observed x is in first column, y is in second column. So, I will perform x minus y if I want to do C1 minus C2. And again second term I saw I have y minus z, y is in second column and z is in third column, I should subtract these two. So, I will do C2 minus C3, that is how the operations are. At a time you can do only 2 operations, not more than that. So, I have done this and this, and later if you see first column, observe first column, here you have x minus y, here also you have x minus y, it was x square minus y square. All of you know what is a square minus b square? A square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b. Similarly, x square minus y square can be written as x minus y into x plus y. Here y square minus z square can be written as y minus z into y plus z. From the first column take x minus y out. So, I have done it. From the second column take y minus z out. I have done it. Remaining we have this. So, now expand it. Last element if you expand enough, so you will get the answer. So, hence the proof. We got x minus y, y minus z and z minus x, hence the proof. So, I hope all of you understood. So, whether you have to add the rows or whether you have to subtract the rows or whether you have to add the columns, whether you have to subtract the columns, the decision depends on RHS. So, every problem will have its own RHS, observe the RHS and decide. Next problem, they gave first column 1 1 1, second column x y z, third column y z, z x, x y, but here if you see, you can see x minus y. So, if I do column operation it will not work. So, x minus y, x is in first row and y is in second row. So, I can do row operation. Like last problem we have done C1 minus C2. Now, you do R1 minus R2. How I am deciding? Because I want x minus y. So, every problem is decided by RHS. Right hand side I have x minus y. So, x is in first row, y is in second row. So, I will do R1 minus R2. Y minus z. So, this and this. That is 1x y z, 1 y z x, 1 z x y, and will perform R1 dash, means new value of first row is first row minus second row, and R2 dash, new value of second row is second row minus third row, because I need y minus z. So, if I do that, first row 1 minus 1 0, x minus y is x minus y, and yz minus zx, yz and zx. See, yz minus zx, what is common in these two? Z, if I take out it will become y minus x. So, if I see it is x minus y, I will take minus out, so it will become z into x minus y. So, here directly when I subtract these two, z is common, I will take it out. If I take z common, I will have y minus x, but I want x minus y, I will put minus yx minus y. I hope all of you understood this. When you subtract this, ನೋಡಿ ಇವೆರಡು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ yz minus zx. In these two, what is common? Z, take it out, it will become z into y minus x. In these two, take minus out, it will become y minus x becomes x minus y. So, that is what I wrote. After subtracting minus z into, you will get x minus y. Same thing you do for R2, R2 minus R3. These two, if we subtract 1 minus 1 is 0, y minus z is y minus z, and this 2, if I subtract, what is common in this? X, and if you take, it will be a z minus y, but we need y minus z. So, take minus also out, it will become y minus z. Last row we are not disturbing, last row write as it is, that is 1 z x y. Now, in the first row you have x minus y common, second row you have y minus z common, take it out. So, taking y x minus y common from first row, common from R1, and y minus z common from second row, y minus z common from second row. If you do that, so x minus y is also out and y minus z is also out. So what is left out? First row, because you took x minus y, 0, this will become 1 because this is out and this is out, so minus z. And in second row you are taking y minus z out. So y minus z, if you take common, it will become 1. Here y minus z is already out, it will become minus x. Now last row, retain it, it will be 1z xy. Now simplify this. If you simplify this, you will have x minus y into y minus z. So expand this. Expansion is easy. First two elements are zeros. Expand with this element, means what is this element? 1. Delete the column where 1 is, delete the row where 1 is. We have these two. 1 into minus x is minus x, minus 1 into minus z is minus of minus z plus z. So rearrange x minus y into y minus z into z minus x. This is RHS, hence the proof. Hope all of you got this. Here it is pretty interesting. So first column, all the elements are 0 except last element. If you have a column with 2 elements zeros and only 1 element like this, you can delete this and remaining you find determinant, that is the determinant. So 1 into, expand with respect to this element, that is enough. Or if you expand with 0, 1, minus z, you will get same. That will be lengthy, so that is it. I hope all of you got this. Now we have done two problems. First problem we have done C1 minus C2, C2 minus C3. Second problem I am doing R1 minus R2, R2 minus R3, because depending on RHS. In RHS what they want and what transformation if you do you will get, you have to observe. Here x was in first row, y was in second row, so that is why I performed R1 minus R2. Then here next y minus z, y minus z, if I want I should do R2 minus R3. Decision depends on RHS and the arrangement of elements in LHS. I hope all of you understood. So means what is the conclusion? For any column you can add any column, for any column you can subtract any column, or from any row you can remove any row, or you can add other row. That is what we have learnt, one of the properties. Now means equi-multiples of one row can be added to other row, or equi-multiple of one column can be added to other column. The value of determinant remains unchanged was the property. That is what we are using it. Now they want you to show x y y, y x y, y y x is equal to x plus 2y, x minus y the whole square. Again I am repeating, RHS decides the steps. See here what is there? X plus 2y. Here you have x, y and y. Y and y if I add it will become 2y. So x plus y gives you x plus 2y. Here also y plus y. So when I observe, if I add column 1 value is, I will add column 1 plus column 2 plus column 3. For first column I will add these two, this and this I will add to this. So then I will get LHS I am taking, in LHS I am performing this. So x plus, for x plus y plus y. What is x plus y plus y? X plus 2y. Next y plus x plus y. What is y plus y? 2y x. So again this is x plus 2y. Then again y plus x, 2y plus x, that is x plus 2y. Remaining you retain as it is. So y x y, y y x. Now what is common in the first column? In the first column what we have? X plus 2y. Take common. So taking x plus 2y common from column 1. From column 1, if I take out x plus 2y, if I take x plus 2y out, what is left out? I will be left out with 1, 1, 1, and then y, y, x, y, and y, x. See, always you can follow same procedure. If you have 1, 1, 1, make these two elements as 0, or make these two elements as 0, anything. So always I will do same operation. R2 dash is R2 minus R1, always this is fixed, and R3 dash is R3 minus R1. So now first row I am not disturbing. So first I have x plus 2y, and first row 1 y, then I will subtract these two, R2 minus R1. R1 first row I am not disturbing. Second row is second row minus first row, means I will do this. 1 minus 1 is 0, this is x minus y, this is 0 again, and I will do these two, that is 1 minus 1 is 0, y minus y is 0, and x minus y is x minus y. Pretty interesting. if you observe the elements below diagonal, all are zeros. If elements below the diagonal all are zeros, then the value of determinant is product of the diagonal. Or expand, if you expand, that is it, x plus 2y into expansion, 1 into delete the column, delete the row, you will get these two, x minus y into x minus y is x minus y whole square minus 0, 0 into 0, remaining everything becomes 0, you can try. So, now we have x plus 2y into x minus y the whole square. This is what they want you to prove. We got the RHS. Here the result is interesting, below the diagonal all are zeros, then the value of determinant is product of this 1 into this into this, or you expand it, you will get same. So, now we have done operation. First I observed, I could see x plus 2y. How to make every element x plus 2y? If I add C1 plus C2 plus C3, or first column I will change, for first column I will add 2 columns, I will get this. Take common, if any element is common in any column, you can take it out. So, x plus 2y is common, I will take it out. Then always, see, if this is the case, always I will follow this. Maximum problems works. Maximum problems in your syllabus works with this. Use this common operation, makes your process faster. So, now we have done 3 problems. So, first problem column transformation, second row transformation, third column transformation. It is not necessary you have to use only one technique. Here you can do R1 dash is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Then first row becomes x plus 2y. Then you take common. So, first row becomes 1 1 1. See, it is not necessary that whatever the method I am using, you have to follow the same method, but I am trying to use possibly easy methods. You can do column transformation or row transformation, and hence you can prove, but you have to follow the rules or properties. You should not violate the properties, that is it. Using the properties you can prove this. I hope all of you understood. I am repeating, the same problem can be done by R1 dash is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and get the answer. Next, prove that for a square, b square, c square, they told determinant of minus a square, ab, ac, ab minus b square, bc, ac, bc minus c square, you need to prove it as 4a square, b square, c square. How to prove is simple. From first row you can take a common. So, taking, I will take LHS, in the LHS taking a, b, c common, from I will take from rows R1, R2, R3 respectively, means what, from R1 if I take a out, it will become minus a, b, c, and R2 if I take b out, it will become a, b, b and c, and third row if I take c common, this will be a and this will be b, this will be minus c. Now I have a, b, c into this. Now observe carefully. Now taking a comma b comma c common again, I will take a, b, c common from column 1 comma column 2 and column 3 respectively. So if I do that, from first column, see already I have a, b, c out, and I am taking another a from this. First column if I take a, it will become minus 1 1 1. From second column if I take b common, it will become 1 1 1. Third column if I take c, it will become 1 1 minus 1. Now we have a into a square, b into b square, c into c square. Now you can expand it or simplify and expand. You can do simple transformations to reduce, because chances of making many elements 0. How to make many elements 0? You can do any operation at a time. You can do 2 operations. I can do C1 is equal to C1 minus C2 and C3 is equal to C3 minus. So any operation C1 dash is, I will do C1 minus C2 and C2 is C2 minus C3. If I do that, outside I have a square, b square, c square, and if I subtract 1 minus of minus 1 becomes 2, 1 minus 1, so minus 1 is minus 2, c1 minus c2, this is 0, this is 0, and then these two if I subtract 0, 0, 1 minus of minus 2 plus 2, and last 1, 1, 1. Now expand this. You have only one element, expand with that, minus a square, b square, c square, minus 2 into, delete the column, delete the row, you will get 0 minus minus 2. So finally you will get, if I simplify this, outside I have a square, b square, c square, and inside minus into minus plus 2 2s are 4. So I'll rewrite or rearrange. I'll get a by 4 a square b square c square. This is the RHS. I hope all of you understood this. So first what we have done, take a common from first row, b common from second row, c common from third row. You will get 3 values. Similarly, take a common from first column, b common from second column, and c common from third column. You will get a square b square c square. Then I am doing c1 minus c2 and c2 minus c3. Then only one element will be left out. Expand it, you will get the answer faster and better. Then we have other important problem, that is 1 plus a b c, a 1 plus b c, a b 1 plus c is equal to 1 plus a plus b plus c. See, I told you people, the process depends on RHS. In RHS you have 1 plus a plus b plus c. If I want 1 plus a plus b plus c, I can do c1 dash is equal to c1 plus c2 plus c3, or that is the only go. So now take LHS. I will do c1 dash, for c1 dash implies, means new value of c1 is c1 plus c2 plus c3 in LHS. If I do, that implies, so if I add these two to first column, 1 plus a plus b plus c you will get. This will also become 1 plus a plus b plus c. This will also becomes 1 plus a plus b plus c, and the remaining columns you retain b, 1 plus b, b, c, c, 1 plus c. Now what is common in the first column? What we want, that is 1 plus a plus b plus c. So taking 1 plus a plus b plus c common from C1. From first column take common. If you do that, 1 plus a plus b plus c, if I take out, what is left out? 1 1 1 and b c, 1 plus b c, b 1 plus c. I told you always I will do the same operation when I see 1 1 1. I will perform this so that it will become easy. R2 dash is R2 minus R1, R3 dash is R3 minus R1. So new value of R3 is R3 minus R1, means from first row. So outside we have 1 plus a plus b plus c as it is. Now what I am doing, first row I am retaining 1 bc, second row I am writing R1 minus R2, R2 minus R1. So I will subtract this row, 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 plus b minus b is 1, c minus c is 0. Okay. Then I am subtracting these two, and 1 minus 1 0, b minus b 0, and 1 plus c minus c is 1. Now we expand this. If you expand, you will get product of diagonal 1 into 1 into 1, or you expand normally, you will get same 1 plus a plus b plus c into product of diagonal elements will be the determinant 1. So we will get the RHS. RHS is what? 1 plus a plus b plus c into 1, that is 1 plus a plus b plus c, hence the proof. So now we have done basic problems and important problems that appeared in the past board papers in your board exams, and some are the NCERT exercise problems on properties on determinants. We have done problems based on what? Properties of determinants. I hope all of you understood this. So now first problem, second, third, fourth, every problem first we will see RHS. Then we will see the arrangement of elements, whether they are in column or whether they are in row, or we will see first observation. That is like playing chess. So every pawn what you want to move depending on how they are situated. So here how the elements are situated, depending on that you can decide whether you should do row transformation or column transformation. And RHS helps you. RHS 1 plus a plus b plus c, right side. So I have 1 plus a plus b plus c, I will get if I do this. This is the decision. Decision making depends on RHS and arrangement of elements. Every problem different transformations will do. So as you practice more and more problems, you will become thorough. Today we have done exactly 5 problems. I am requesting all of you to become thorough with these 5 problems and attend my next session. So here the conclusions are 6 properties we have, but here in today's session we have done column transformation. For some of the problems we have done column operations, and for some of the problems we have done row operations. So row operations we have done, and we will take common. If any elements are common, we will take common, and the basic is observation of RHS. If your observation skills Observation skills are good, you can do these problems easily. Observation skills, along with that practice is required. Practice as many problems as possible, and first you practice this first tier 5 problems thoroughly and also solve NCERT exercise problems and become thorough. I will see you in my next session. By the time, please become thorough with the properties and problems based on properties. Thank you.